Hey YouTube, what's up? Terry coming back at you with yet another review, believe it or not. Today we got us a big ass tub of dip. Yes sir, we got us Stokers Long Cut Natural. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, let's see. Where the hell is that shine coming from? Oh, well. But you got Bobby Stoker right there taking a big-ass fucking pinch out of one of these tubs. Now, that's the shit right there. So, this tub... Okay, let's start off with the presentation here. Now, as you can see, I have already cracked the tub. But... and that's more to save time than anything else. Now, isn't that beautiful? 100% U.S. tobacco, boys and girls. Cut longer for longer lasting flavor. A great dip for a fair price. Anyway. Beautiful. Yes, sir. I just love the tubs. It's just the shit. And up here, you got to get it off in Northerner or, you know, online somewhere because you can't find them up here. For some reason, Stokers doesn't seem to ship to Alaska for a distributorship. And the top of the can. Same picture. Not quite as reflective, so you might get a better... showing of it. Now it says refillable pocket can inside, which is true. However, I have already unwrapped it for the sake of a little bit of extra speed here. It's just a flimsy little pocket can. It does have his labeling on the front. Plastic top, or plastic lid, plastic bottom. Comes to you nice and spiffy clean. It's actually wrapped in cellophane when you receive it. The thing I don't like about the Stokers refillable pocket cans is just flimsy as shit. But they do the job. I mean, they seal up fairly tight. Of course, you go to pack them, and you may have an issue. Especially if you place your fingers in the middle of the can when you usually pack. It'll tend to want to pop this lid off, so you really have to hold right at the bottom edge when you go to do your packing. Otherwise the lid can pop off and things just get wrong. So now that comes with it. However, when I ordered this, I also ordered a can of natural, and that was just because I wanted to use this as my refillable can. Because it does have a metal lid, and it seals up a little bit better, and it doesn't try to pop open when you're packing, so it should be all good. And so far, I would imagine it'll probably work pretty good. I haven't refilled this one yet, because I wanted to do this video. But, pop this puppy open. Ooh. Yeah, it smells a lot like Copenhagen Natural, but it's a lot more salty smelling than Cope Natty is. And it's got something else in there. I'm not 100% sure what it is, but I can smell just something else in the background of the scent. Could be something to do with their refining process too. Let's see if I can get you a good picture. There we go. Nice picture of, see if I can get it to focus. Somewhat. Nice picture of the color of their dip. See how it kind of balls up there from the moisture? I mean, this is some pretty wet stuff. It really is. And in this can, it comes with a net weight of 12 ounces. So you got 12 ounces of dip. That's 10 cans of dip in one tub. Now, it's a lot more expensive to buy it in Alaska than it is a lot of the lower 48, but not all of it. This tub actually cost me about $25 without shipping. But I order a lot of dip and then have it all shipped to me at once. That way the shipping per unit is a lot less. But the cut on this is like nuts. I mean, you see that shit? It's just, it hangs. Huge strands. And it leaves a residue on your fingers. I mean, it is that wet. It's beautiful stuff, man. Alright. So, because of the really long strands, obviously, pinchability is going to be the shit. I mean, it's beautiful. So, let's pack us a lip. Pack a lip with me. I hope you're packing something good. Here we go. Little filler. Plain black roadie today. That's kind of interesting. Okay, it does have a distinct natty flavor, but it's multiplied. The abundance of flavor is multiplied in this compared to, say, Cope Natty. Cope Natty is very flavorful in and of itself. However, this, it has much more flavor to it, but I think, I'm not 100% certain of this, I think it's due to the extra salt that they add into the mix. Because I can taste a shit ton of salt in this. But, here's a strange thing. I dipped this can already. Regular can, right? I hear some places they're actually selling this fucking can for 99 cents. That's enough to piss the Pope off, man. Up here, to buy this stuff up here, would be right around the neighborhood of about $3.50 a can. So, I wish we had 99-cent Stokers, let me tell you. Anyway, I digress. I dipped this can day before yesterday, I believe. Now, this had good flavor, don't get me wrong. But this has a much more potent flavor than even the can did. So, and I don't know what that is caused by. Maybe it has something to do with all that dip being kind of confined in its own space with an airtight lid. And all the flavors allowed to soak into each other for a much longer time period. I don't know that, but that's just my guess. But it does have a much more robust taste to it than even the regular pocket can did. Okay? It is much more robust, much more defined flavor in the tub than it is even in the regular can. Now, lastability on this stuff. I love it. Lastability on this shit, I can get to last an hour and a half. And the flavor will last longer, by the way. The nicotine doesn't. But the flavor can last even longer. Up to, now this isn't every pinch, but up to 2 hours of flavor in every fucking pinch. Okay? It's fucking beautiful. I love this shit. And I do like the salty flavor to it. You know, the extra salt. And I love naturals anyway. But this just, the salt seems to bring out more of a natural flavor to it. It is a little bit of an acquired taste. The first pinch you take, you're like, I don't know about this shit. But you let that soak for a while, and then in a little while, take another pinch, and your entire perspective changes. But I bounce back and forth. I don't dip just one thing all the time because I can't do that. I did that with Grizz Dark Wintergreen most of the winter because I couldn't afford any more dip. But this is some good shit. Nicotine on it. Oh, it's medium. Maybe medium high. It's not as much as some of them. But it does me alright. I mean, I don't like get buzzed off my ass or anything. But it does a very good job. It feels... I can tell I'm getting nicotine, but without going overboard on it. You know what I mean? Little string there. That sucks. So, nicotine is kind of medium. Lastability is forever. But, when you take it out, all it leaves is just that salty aftertaste. If you don't like a salty aftertaste, just rinse your mouth out. Even with water does it. Rinse your mouth out and you're good to go. But yeah, my overall rating of this, 5 out of 5, people. 5 out of 5. I love this stuff. Definitely will be purchasing more of it. But yeah, everything here has been going pretty good. We're still in the process of opening everything up. I'm repairing a couple of ceilings, doing some repainting today. I have to put the last coat of mud on one of the tape joints that I'm repairing. And I'll be able to sand that later today and start putting coats of paint on it. Got a little bit of work to do at the restaurant. And we have the company that I work for, that I manage the motel for, has recently purchased another motel right here in the same town. It's the old Westmark, and they had abandoned it here and put it up for sale. My boss just recently purchased it, so I've also got to get that thing ready to go and online, ready to take customers. That one's going to be opening 2 weeks later than the one that we're in now, though. I mean, we're going to start taking rooms here in the next couple of days at the one that I've been managing. But it's not officially open until May 15th. So, damn it. One thing I am very pleased about is that this year we have had a lot of interest in people wanting to work. Okay, last year sucked. The people who turned in job applications weren't interested in working. We offered them work. 40 hours a fucking week. And they're like, oh, well, I only want to work about 2 hours a day. Are you nuts? And I mean, these are people with kids. And they still didn't want to fucking work. So I don't know what the hell is going on. But this year, we've had a whole lot of interest. And it's from people that I know work well. So I'm good with it, man. We've also had some interest from out of town to come down, work for the summer, and then go back to wherever they came from. And they're very well, they have an excellent resume and excellent references. So, yeah, I'm going for it, baby. Anyway, this has been Terry. Y'all take care. See ya on the dip side.